Praise be to Jesus. Well, hello everyone. Charles with you here. Well, lots really happened today. The first thing is I'd like to thank you all for all your kind comments and um, between those kind comments and what you said and your suggestions, um, I decided that a lot of you said this was coming from the enemy, and I really think now you're right. I really feel like what God is saying is that this is His attempt to take advantage of your, being not happy with your voice and your pronunciation, and taking that part of me and the other part of me which wants to reach out to other people who would be okay with an artificial voice and because they're clear and um, in other words, my heart is telling me to reach out, that there may be a whole nother, a lot of people who would really prefer that. All right. So the enemy is taking, take advantage of these two aspects of myself to head me in the wrong direction. In other words, I think what God is telling me is that what Satan wants to do is to dehumanize the channel, take the human element out of it. And I never realized that so many of you sort of see this channel as a place where there's not only a friendly, caring voice, but to some people, it gives them a connection to, um, to people, knowing that there are people out there who think like themselves, and it gives them strength, to continue on, to not question what it is they're thinking about this papacy and, what these times hold for us, this sort of thing. So, to make the short of it here, I believe Jesus is saying, don't go in that direction. That's the wrong direction. Now, someone made the comment about why don't I keep this channel with my voice and start another channel with an artificial voice. So, I thought about this, and I just got off the phone with someone, and she's saying that she feels very strongly like, don't do this. You know, um, if people don't like the content, your voice has nothing to do with it, really. I mean, it isn't that bad. My pronunciation, it's not like I can't, I speak terrible English. I mean, it isn't that bad. It's just not what, it's not a. I guess I'm comparing my voice to, someone on a newscast that's, like, just, really has a really good voice. But, I mean, God takes, people like myself that are really not defective, but they have their deficits, and this makes His glory shine more. That He could take someone like myself and have me read to you news stories. So we're just going to continue with what we're doing. Now, I also want to say that. Some of you have offered to send money to me for, oh, I don't know. I mean, I suppose to pay for this artificial intelligent voice. And of course, we're not going to do that. And I mean, I'm going to spend the money on a good microphone tomorrow morning. I mean, and I can afford to do that. I mean, Jesus. gives to us freely, and I feel like I can afford this, and so but I do want to thank you for offering your financial support to the channel. I don't believe God would ask me to do anything um, or buy anything for equipment that I couldn't afford. Now I don't know, I mean, one of my I think where I'm going with this is like, to really have a fear of being on camera and reporting, but I don't, I'm just hoping like the Lord doesn't lead me there, He wants me to go on camera and read to you. Um, but I mean, if that's what He was asking me to do, I mean, that's what I would do. And I don't know how much a cam um, you know, uh, whatever it is that you use, people like hook them up to their top of their screen or something. Um, you know, I don't have any need, to be on camera. It seems like, so it seems like everything's okay here. All right. So, I'm just going to go get the new microphone tomorrow, and then we'll just continue. And I'm sort of sorry that I bothered you with all this, but really your comments were really very helpful in helping me to see that um, I didn't really consider myself to be of any significance here. I was just thinking of what's important here is the content. This is what you need to know. Who's reading the content doesn't really matter. Because I think some of you realize that I've reached out before to subscribers that if they wanted to read the content. So this is nothing new here. This has been going on for quite a while here. But anyway, it seems to be resolved now, and with your help, the enemy has been defeated. In this particular case. So I thank you for that. So tomorrow we're just gonna continue, and I'm hoping this new microphone, gives my voice a little less tinniness, and puts a little more bass into it or a little more depth into it. Um, because I don't really think like I'm coming across very well. But I mean, we'll find out tomorrow. And even if it doesn't, I mean, that's okay. I'd like to try to make the improvement if I can. Um, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Well, thanks a lot for all your help. I really appreciate it. And it's a good thing when people get together and support whether it's the content or whether it's the person giving the content, which is me in this case. So that's always a good thing. And so thanks a lot, and we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you tomorrow after I get the new microphone. Okay, bye for now.